All right. So I got a quick goal this morning, and that's to make a quick video. And I'm going to talk about money. And so let's get through this thing. All right. First, we're going to start with this. This is a dollar bill. Y'all all seen them before. We all know they got a lot of weird symbolism and things on it, and possibly occult stuff. Well, I don't know if we all know that, but there we go. And then I want to look at this right here. Let's see. And what I got in my hand here is a 1964 Kennedy half dollar. And it's actually made out of 90% silver, because back then there used to be money. We used to have money. All right. So this is money. It's real money. It's valuable. And you can go back any time in history and this is valuable. You know, we could go back to the Bible days and this would spend as money because it's valuable. It has money. It's money. It will transcend through time. This is money. This is the illusion of money. Right now, this is worth about about 20 times what this is. It's a 50-cent piece, but it's actually worth, I think, about $10.50 now, or maybe $11. So this is held on to it. Not only is it held on to its value through time, it's going to keep increasing because this is money. This is an illusion of money. Now, how does this? The Constitution says only this can be used for money. Only gold and silver coinage. Only. This was never allowed. This is illegal money also. Because this puts the power of everything in the hands of a few. This doesn't. This, when you work and you earn money and somebody gives you money, now it's left their control and their power and went to you. But the way in the system we have, this never leaves. The people can create it. The ones that control this just create it out of thin air. And Congress and all they just created a big stimulus, and I think it was about $6 trillion is what I heard one person say. I think Crudlow said that but it would probably be way more than that because we don't know what goes on up there. And what they do is they create a bunch of this stuff, and then it goes out to push their agenda. So that's why you'll see billboards and all these things saying, mask up, Escambia, or 6 foot distance, and you'll see businesses and all these, like, where are they getting the money to do this and all the advertising on the radio? Well, it's because they run this, so when they want to push an agenda, they can just push it. If they had this, they wouldn't do it because they'd run out of this stuff. But this is a limitless, unlimited supply. All right. So what does that cause in the marketplace? Well, in a free society, what happens is everybody, when we go to work, will earn this. I'll work, I'll earn this, and then I value it, and then I can dish it out according to, because I worked and I earned it, I know how much value this is. With this, it don't mean anything. You can work for it, but you better not hang on to it. All right. So, what does this create in a society? This creates, this stuff will flow to where the most productive people are. So, if you're productive and you do a good job, then the money will flow there. Now, in a controlled system like we live in, they decide where this goes. And that's why most of our country works for the government in some way, shape, or form. Because the government can pay you to do nothing. They have jobs that's all about process, They just teach people to walk around in a big circle and push all the right buttons, and they'll give them this stuff. They program them. So this would never work in a real money system because they'd run out of money. They would not flow to unproductivity. So this is a good system. This is a disaster. This is also how we control nations, and in wars and everything is fought all over the control of this stuff. Here we'll believe that we went to war to do this, to save some children, or because somebody's being a bad man across the planet. But no, it's usually it's about this stuff. That's the hard truth of it. It's about who gets to control this stuff. Now this stuff is on its way down. And this stuff is on its way up. Because this stuff is a disaster. All right. And it's about power and control. Now, of course, they'll take this stuff. They can't allow you to have this stuff. Oh, lost it. But you can't be allowed to have that, you know, not in the system that we're heading into. So they don't even want you to have this. It's worse than that. They don't even want you to have this. This has got to go too. They don't want you to have anything you can hold on to. They want to be able to control it completely. They want you to have something like this that they can turn on, turn off, or whatever. And then they want it to be implanted in you. So we're heading into some very perilous times. But the main thing I want to talk about today was money and the illusion of money. This is an illusion. Now you see it, now you don't. You know?